Now they're all in. The starter goes up. They're set. Just waiting on Stonewash Look to settle down. And away they go, and getting out well was Smooth Tina and Dynamic Princess Prominent, followed by Stonewash Look, and down towards the inside Chartbuster. Now their systems going around the field, and also Underproof goes up towards the lead, and going up 3 and 4 wide, Ducks on the Pond, after sorting themselves out as they race down the back of the track, and System as the leader, about a long neck in front of Underproof second, followed by Ducks on the Pond going up 3 wide. Then Dynamic Prince between runners. On the inside rail there was Smooth Tina. Bully Dool is out 3 wide. A further break behind those, Chartbuster, followed by Stonewash Look second last, and about 2 or 3 then Maccabi King last of all. As they leave the back and race down the side, they've got about 750 metres to go. Lobbing along, the leader was Ducks on the Pond, a length and a quarter in front, Underproof. Running third is System down towards the inside, followed further back then Dynamic Prince, who's on the outside of Smooth Tina. A further length and a half then on the inside, Chartbuster, followed by Bully Dool. A further break in the field, Stonewash Look is second last, and Maccabi King is last of all as they race up towards the turn. They've got about 450 metres to go, and Ducks on the Pond leads the field around the turn. Ducks on the Pond is the leader. System down towards the inside, running on fairly well. Next was Underproof, and further back behind those, Dynamic Prince asks for its effort now, and Bully Dool's the widest runner back behind those, Smooth Tina. But at the 200, Ducks on the Pond is giving plenty. Trying hard is Chartbuster, running on fairly well, and Dynamic Prince out very wide, but still a Ducks on the Pond is well clear, and there's no danger. Ducks on the Pond is too good. Ducks on the Pond has beaten Chartbuster. Third System. Dynamic Prince very disappointing, followed then by Underproof and Smooth Tina, Bully Dool, and the last pair across the line, Stonewash Look and Maccabi King. Ducks on the Pond has been a mile too good. Ducks on the Pond, $6.80 for the win, $1.50 for the place. Chartbuster $3.30, and System at $4.30. Number 4, Ducks on the Pond, the winner, ridden by Kevin Sweeney, trained at Braidwood by Libby Maxwell. A 6-year-old bay gelding by Ora Joya out of Brigine, raced by Mrs. DJ and B.M. Johnson, Mrs. A.R. Falcon, Mrs. J.L. Munnings, SM and Mrs. S.A. Katz. But it won very well, Ducks on the Pond. Second will go to a Chartbuster, Scott Collings, trained at Bombala by Bob Kimber. And a System third, trained by Mark Connors at Warwick Farm. And the rider there was Craig Agnew. But the winner was far too good, Ducks on the Pond. Has now had 26 starts, 3 wins, 5 seconds and 3 thirds. Ducks on the Pond, 681.50. Chartbuster, 330. System, 430. Now the winner's scored by a length and 3/4, 1 3/4, second and third. So a length and 3/4 both ways. 125.06. The 4th place getter, number 1, Dynamic Prince, never really a chance. And number 3, Underproof finished 5th. 4, 6, 10, 1 and 3, 1 3/4 both ways, 125.06. And we'll have more as the runners return. We'll be back to Goulburn for race 6, that race due at 4:34. Followed then by Super Carla, caught off the track in the early stages. Hawaiian Holiday further back then, Roses are Blue and Cadfael down towards the inside. Further back behind those, False Prophet gaining ground. Getting back to second last was My King, and about 2.5 Quick Somalia at the tail of the field as they race down the back now. And a good race for the lead. Hawaiian Holiday moved up on the outside of Spun Gold, little between that pair. In third was Super Carla going well, followed then a neck off Federation on the inside. About 4 behind those, Cheetah Magic, followed then by Assyrian Princess back centre field, followed down on the inside by Cadfael. Blue Relic is starting a run, followed by False Prophet. Well back, Roses are Blue, and the next one behind those then Quick Somalia, and My King is back towards the tail, but around the turn they've got about 450 metres to go. Spun Gold down towards the inside, and Hawaiian Holiday on the outside. Running on was Super Carla down the centre now, and back behind those in the field, Cadfael, followed by Blue Relic and Roses are Blue. But as they race down towards the 200, it's a Super Carla in the centre. Spun Gold down towards the inside is battling away, and Hawaiian Holiday between those, and now Blue Relic is coming right down the outside with Roses are Blue. It's Roses are Blue racing up to Spun Gold. Spun Gold, Roses are Blue, they hit the line. Maybe Roses are Blue, maybe Roses are Blue, close for the minors. Blue Relic and Spun Gold. My King followed by Super Carla. The next one behind those, Hawaiian Holiday, followed by Cadfael, Quick Somalia, False Prophet pulling up quickly, Cheetah Magic, Federation and Assyrian Princess pulled up very quickly just prior to crossing the line.
Roses are Blue, the winner at 7.80 and 2.20 there. Photo for second and third. We'll have that in a moment. Now, race 1 at Ipswich. Punters are on the way to the boxes here. Don't miss it. 9.20, Coolabin Babe. 4.15, Spot Me 50. 5.10. Roses are Blue, the winner at 7.80 and 2.20. Blue Relic at 3.50. Spun Gold at 1.70. Quidella 31.20. Trifecta $4.34. Updating Casino.
And I noticed Destruction's in a maiden at Canberra for a non-tab meeting tomorrow. Destruction is trained at Bathurst by Gaynor Williams, and that was a big run. So if anybody's up at Canberra races on tomorrow, I think Destruction will be very hard to beat, although it's a non-tab meeting. Now they're moving in well, waiting on Shelby County, Miss Mo Jangles, Helond, and Symmetrical in the all black now. Shelby County goes up now. They're set. 1,600 metres the journey. A big field again here. The racing's been very competitive, and away they go. Pickerbank and Miss Mo were slowly away. Miss Margicat and Petite Starkers got away well. Jewel catches up in that leading group, and further back behind those Scarab, followed by Symmetrical. Miss Mo out wide is going around the field, and caught wide going up was Jangles. Back behind those, My Money is midfield. Further back to Injabara, followed by Helond. Pickerbank down towards the inside, and about 2 or 3 Vlad at the tail of the field as they make that first turn and race down the back inside the 1,200. Under a good hole, the leader was Miss Mo, about 2 in front of Petite Starkers. Jewel Catcher is third down on the inside, a close fourth on its outside, Symmetrical, followed by Shelby County. Now Jangles has never been on the track, and starting a move there was My Money as they race inside the 1,100. Back behind those Scarab, followed by Miss Margicat and Helond. Well back in the field, Injabara, followed by Pickerbang second last, and about 2 or 3 Vlad at the tail of the field as they leave the back and race down the side. And it's a good race for the lead. They've got about 700 metres to go. In the centre, Petite Starkers is just the leader from Miss Mo down towards the inside. Now sustaining that run, Jangles has gone up on the outside to make a line of 3. Back behind those, Shelby County between runners, followed then by Jewel Catcher down towards the inside, then Symmetrical as they race towards the turn. Off the track, My Money is running on, followed by Scarab, well back with Miss Margicat, and they're well back with Injabara as they swing for home with Pickerbank and Vlad in the straight with about 350 metres to go. Under the whip, the leader was Jangles, trying hard, Petite Starkers. Here's My Money coming with a run down the centre. Out wider was Helond, and the widest runner was Vlad. Many chances, but My Money out wide has raced up to hit the lead. Shelby County and Jangles closer down towards the inside. My Money is the leader, getting close to home. Jangles kicks again. They hit the line, or very close. My Money or Injabara could go either way. Close up behind those Jangles, Shelby County, Miss Margicat Scarab, followed by Miss Mo. Then Jewel Catcher back behind those, pulling up quickly back towards the tail. Pickerbank followed by Vlad, then Petite Starkers, and pulling up very, very quickly was Symmetrical. My Money, but diving on the outside, Injabara has made it very, very close indeed. Very, very close this. Number 9, Injabara, has dived right on the line. My Money looked home to the world, but Injabara right down the outside. Number 9 is the winner. Number 9, Injabara, on the outside, has won, ridden by Ron Bundy, trained by Steve Stevens at Maria. Now My Money will get second, ridden by Adrian Late. And third, Jangles, was never really on the track, had a hard run, Jangles. You'll find 9, Injabara first, 11, My Money second, and number 2, Jangles, Matthew Carl will get third. 9, 11, 2 is signalled by the judge, their official, 9, 11, 2. $138 up. Last at Goulburn. They're away. Good start. Although Aurora's Gold and Royal Zam went back to the tail of the field, and getting out very quickly to lead was Sandy Bay. Royal Imperialist drives up along the inside, followed by Mystic Storm, who's coming across from that outside gate. Back behind those then, Bright Work as they settle down, followed by Go Radar, and Contrary's not too far away. They're tightly bunched, that group behind the leaders. Further back then Aconite, followed further back in the field Curvaceous, followed further back then Rad. Getting well back in the field Cavachi, followed by Royal Zam, and Aurora's Gold at the tail of the field as they race up towards the turn. Mystic Storm moved alongside Sandy Bay. Bright Work between runners. Royal Imperialist followed by Go Radar going wide. Back behind those Contrary. Further back in the field than Aconite, who's got a wall of horses in front of him. Further back then Cavachi coming down the outside with about 350 to go on the last, and Mystic Storm has driven to the lead. Sandy Bay hard ridden down towards the inside. Out wide Cavachi's running on, followed by Bright Work and Royal Zam, but Mystic Storm broke away. Here's Aconite going out after Mystic Storm now. Mystic Storm and Aconite, stride for stride. Aconite did best. Aconite on the line beat Mystic Storm. Sandy Bay third, Royal Imperialist Cavachi, then Royal Zam, followed then by Proper Run. The next one behind those then in the field came Bright Work. Cavacious pulled up quickly, followed by Royal Zam, Contrary, and the last pair Rad and the other one behind those there as they went across the line was Aurora's Gold. Aconite Aconite $2.90, $1.40. Mystic Storm $2.20. Sandy Bay $1.70. The numbers should read 2, 3, 4 in the last. 2, 3, 4. Aconites trained on the track by Ken Callaghan. On the new track, Jamie Whitney. A 4-year-old grey gelding by Sackford out of Adironda, raced by Dr. LL and Mrs. M.G. Lewis and J and Mr. C. Johnson. Aconite was having his 6th start today. 2 wins now and 3 seconds. Mystic Storm kicked away at the 200, looked all home, but had to work hard early to get across, but it was a good ride by the same token by Matthew Carl. Mystic Storm by Canonise out of Orlap, John Morrissey, and third will go to number 4, Sandy Bay, who battled on. Lynn Morrison, Hawkesbury, Grant Buckley, and Sandy Bay is by Knight of Kingston out of Sunrise Run. 2, 3, 4. The winner to return around about $2.91.40, $2.20 for number 3 and $1.70 for number 4.
Okay. Aconite, very good win. Now, there's the storm front there coming through at Ipswich, and it's a fair old storm front, isn't it, that one? About to